This evening, were the events in Entebbe today really necessary, executed by the police?
Thank you, Canary. Yes, they were necessary. We had to welcome the leader of the National Unity Platform, and we guided him to his home.
You took away the excitement that the people had. It is, of course, the president of a political party that is returning home, and people wanted to welcome him, and you took all that excitement, but also beat up journalists and arrested them.
Now, to begin with, this was what they had dubbed the 1 million people march. So this was a plan of 1 million people to welcome one person, and they would otherwise be on the road and overwhelm the premises of the airport, in which case now it would have paralyzed the whole business process on that road. So we thought it wise to guide him home without interfering with other business or rather other users of the facilities at the airport, one, and the road. So we thought what we have done is convenient both to him and to the other users. About the welcome, they can as well welcome him from his home in Magere. They can go there, meet him. Nobody has denied them that responsibility.
The home where you've deployed hundreds of officers. He now has just tweeted a few minutes ago that his fence was broken by the security itself. So even if they wanted to go there and welcome him, they can't.
No, people went there. I think people went there, members of parliament went there, and some of his relatives are there. Kyagulanyi is not under arrest, was not put under any arrest up to now. He can move out, people can move in, and any other allegation I think is not correct.
What about the deployment? What guarantees it? There was a police helicopter hovering over his house. There's a lot of deployment around his fence.
Basically, secure him, and also ensure that there is peace and security in the city. That was all. Yes.
Did you pick anything else just beyond the welcoming that you used to act on?
Yes, there was information, and they were actually overt about it. The people, the organizers of that 1 million march, was overt. They were not hiding anything. Everything was on the media. They were inviting their people to the extent actually of inciting some other members of the public. And so it was already known to everybody. They wanted to bring such a huge amount of people on the roads, affect or disrupt the business operations of some people in town, in the process breaching the security, affecting the road use of Entebbe. Look at even the hygiene of Entebbe itself. If you power there 1 million people, what would it amount to?
Let's talk about what would you say to the journalists that were beaten, cameras confiscated and damaged, and arrested at the Entebbe CPS? What was the intention? These are friendly forces.
I think that was a mistake. Whoever did it was a mistake. We operate together with journalists. Journalists are our allies. There was no reason whatsoever to arrest them or even damage their equipment. So we're going to investigate that matter, and whoever is found culpable, he'll face the disciplinary action.
Is it something you're going to take on yourself as Deputy IGP to make sure it is a concluded matter?
Yes, for sure.
Because they were on camera after they were released from police and saying they demand an apology, but also their cameras destroyed. It's something that did not go well with them.
We are going to investigate this matter. It is definitely not good. You know, we have been allies, we've worked together, and it was absolutely not necessary to antagonize any member of the press. Because already the situation had been cooled. The situation had been brought some level of sanity. There was no need whatsoever.
Lastly, what is the general security situation in Kampala right now? Because there's a lot of deployment wherever I pass. There's police trucks moving and hovering around and massive cars of police. I were wondering, is there anything that you know that we do not know?
No, generally, the general security situation in Kampala is very well. It's very good. It's calm. It was only that we were preparing to contain any eventuality that would have resulted from this unwarranted number of people that were invited to come to Kampala.
So if it is come, then why did you arrest the members of the National Unity Platform supporters of Chagulanyi? He says 300 of them were arrested.
Well, that's what he says.
Do you have anyone in custody?
No, we don't. We don't. I think he was just imagining, and there was absolutely no need for arresting anybody. So, if there were any other arrests, it could have been for other crimes other than the so-called welcome.